You put together some comparisons here of what these long-term effects might look like. So people might look at government shutdowns and think that how does this affect home price appreciation?
So I went back and we looked at our most recent government shutdowns, the year that they happened, the year after, and then the total over the next 5 years, just to see if there were any relatively short-term impacts or long-term impacts. And we didn't see any. What is unmistakable is over the following 5 years, home prices went up. And so we really don't see any causality between government shutdowns and home price appreciation. In fact, what we see is that home prices keep climbing. That's more of a function of investing in a critical asset, or it being a critical asset for the homeowner and the renter. And rents have gone up the year of the government shutdown, the year following. I looked at the 5 years cumulative in Jacksonville, and I compared that to the 5 years cumulative in the US. What we have seen really over the last 15 years is that rents in Jacksonville have gone up so much. What migration patterns have changed over the last 40 plus years? How much easier is it to move and to live and work where you want? And that probably has a big impact as why we see rents going up at a much faster pace now in a market like Jacksonville than the US, but it wasn't always that way. So a little bit of an adjacent point, but I thought that was interesting as I did the research there. And for everybody's knowledge, the average unemployment rate in Jacksonville over this data goes back to 1990, is 5.2%. The average unemployment rate across the US is actually 5.7%. So I think it's good to have that context here to understand that unemployment right now is very low, as it is going up slightly, but we still have a long way to go to what average unemployment has been over the last 35 years.
Any final takeaway of government shutdown for now, GC?
Shouldn't have any impact on your decision to invest in rental properties. If the decision makes sense to you, you should do it. You shouldn't listen to the noise of a government shutdown. The data supports it. You probably just know it. So if investing in rental properties is right for your plan, find the right team, find the right market, invest in that asset as soon as you can, because it gets better with time. Don't let this be one of those excuses as to not move forward.